Hello and welcome guys, watching it on YouTube. We are live on Twitch and those are my first impressions of the Dragon Quest game. We are 2 hours, basically 2 hours into the game, as you can tell, and I just want to share with you my first impression of the game, because as you know, I'm not playing a lot of different games than Pokemon TCGO or the card games, so when I got a chance to play this game, I was happy. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm still gonna stream Pokemon TCGO in the mornings, and when I have some time or a day off, whatever, I'm gonna play the Dragon Quest. So 2 hours into the game, we are in the first town, the first major town of the game, and I must say this, right now, as of first impressions, this is a 8-9 out of 10. I thought, okay, you know what, fighting, especially, you know, the fighting style, because I've seen the screenshots, like, okay, it's not gonna be as good, because I hate this tail fighting system, when, you know, just click and like, okay, fight, use this and attack, but actually you can move, you can walk around during fights, even though you got this nice little circle, so that is fantastic. I love it. The fighting system is great. I was surprised by it. Graphics, amazing. Exploration, like finally there is a game that actually awards you with exploration, for exploration. Like I'm playing right now, live on Twitch, so you can check it out. But actual exploration is fantastic. Like, you know, every little detail helps. Like right now, I had a side quest when I had to find a book for a person, and you know that's a side quest, so it's not, you know, spoiling anything. And he was like, okay, you know, listen, I've checked the west side, you go check the east side of the town, and I've checked, and the book was there. It was really fun. Like, the game actually makes me care about the characters. That makes me care about side quests, makes me care about everything I do, which not every game does. Like, don't get me wrong, like not every game does. But why only 8, not 10 out of 10? Just because like, I'm playing this on a PC, and when I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna play it on the PC, I want to play it with mouse and keyboard. And that was the worst decision of my life, because the support of mouse and keyboard is so poor in this game that if you're willing to play it on the PC, plug in a controller. Like, I'm gonna plug a controller for my next gameplay of it. So really plug in the controller. You want to do it, because without the controller, oh, you're gonna get a hard time. Like, I've spent 20 minutes just figuring out that menu tab, like the menu is on a Z. Like, I've spent 20 minutes figuring that out. But once I figured that out, the game is phenomenal. The story so far, I thought it's gonna be a cliche. I thought it's gonna be like, oh, okay, the story is not gonna be any good. Like, you know, you're the hero, you're the chosen one, and you go. But it got some twists and turns, even at the beginning, that made me care about it. And you know me, I'm not, like, I love the story-driven games. I love the good story. I love the characters. I love, you know, to care about characters. And I do care. It's fantastic, and especially that is my first ever Dragon Quest game, and it's 11, so I feel like, okay, you know, I haven't played any other Dragon Quest in the series. Maybe it's gonna be hard for me to begin from this particular game. Maybe I should, you know, play the ones on 3DS first. But actually, you know, it's straightforward. Like, you know, it's a self-explanatory game. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, it could be like Dragon Quest 1 at this point for me. And there's a fantastic prologue. It tells you what happened up to this point. Nothing is super complicated. Everything's great. Enemies, that's what I want to talk about also. Enemies, you can hit them before the fight begins. That is fantastic. And names of enemies. Like, you know, I've seen the enemy that looks like a cucumber, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a cucumber. Oh, and actually, like, you know, that's almost his name. That's like evil cucumber, something like that. Or, you know, a rabbit or a bunny with like a unicorn thing. It's called Unibunny or Bunnycorn. I'm like, oh, that is fantastic. That's actually pretty damn nice. So my first impressions of the game after 2 hours of games, those first 2 hours are really important when you're playing a video game, because that's when you decide, oh, if I want to stay inside the game or I want to leave it. and I'm gonna say this, after those first 2 hours, even though they are slow as in any RPG, I really want to stay inside the game. Right now it's fantastic, characters are great, graphics are amazing, story is just great, and yeah, the only flaws is the actual keyboard and mouse, and the thing that you not necessarily care about the horse, at least, you know, for now, because I don't know if you're familiar with the Dragon Quest series, but from what I've heard, they're grinding, like you grind a lot in those games. I was like, okay, you know, so I'm not gonna be on a horse, I'm just gonna go walk around, grind, I'm gonna, you know, try to earn as much as XP, and right now I haven't found any confirmation of if I should grind or not. But you know, it might change throughout the game, so it's gonna be my final review of the game in like, I don't know, 100 hours or even more. And yeah, that is it. Those are my first impressions. 8, 9 out of 10 right now after the first 2 hours. And I know those first impressions are really important to some of you, so yeah. Those are there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to our Twitch channel, follow our Twitch channel, we'll be playing PTCGO. And yeah, we're gonna start playing some RPGs as well. Thank you so much for that, and see you guys. Alright, bye.